Hey everybody, I'm Kelly. I'm one of the instructors at CCSA. Halloween is right around the corner, so today I'm going to be teaching you how to draw a witch. So come with me to the other room and let's draw together. Alright, so now I'm just going to take a light marker. You guys can use a pencil if you like, whatever you like, but I'm just going to use a light color to block in just the basic shapes. Just to start getting the form in. So I'm doing a triangle, an oval like this for the hat. You can already see it as a witch's hat kind of coming together. And I'm going to do kind of a moon sort of shape for the witch's face. You'll see what I mean. I'm going to kind of round it out, curve it out, just give her a nice big chin. Because I think there's just a lot of character in like a big chin. That's how I'm going to draw my witch. And I'm going to start adding a little bit, just basic shapes, basic detail. Here I'm going to add the nose. Nice big nose, again giving it a lot of distinctive character, a lot of visual interest. And the eyes, really simple. Eyebrow. I'm going to make her a really happy witch. I think she's a really nice, sweet witch. I'm going to give her a big smile. Just like that. And I'm going to start working on her hair. So you can do whatever texture of hair you want for your witch. I'm going to do kind of some waves like this, kind of wavy hair. A lot of texture. Adding lots of lines to show the feel and movement of the hair. Yeah. You can add as many lines as you want. That just shows that she's got lots of hair. It's very thick. And now I'm going to add some detail to the hat. Little band with a buckle. Kind of the classic witch hat. Classic look, and she's smiling, you know. I want to give her something to smile at, so I'm going to give her a little friend, a little spider. And don't worry, don't be scared. He's a really nice spider. Just like she's a nice witch. They're just looking at each other. I'm going to give her a nostril, you know, just the hole that you breathe through. Giving these little details so that, you know, she has a little bit more structure. And then I'm gonna start to go over it with a darker color to really start fleshing out what's working and to polish it up, you know, make it look a little bit more finished. This is me kind of expanding on it and darkening the parts of it that I need to be darkened. And I'm actually looking at it now. I can even change some little things that maybe I don't like as much. I think I want to give her a toothy grin, an open mouth smile. So I'm going to add that in with my darker color because I can kind of make little edits. And again, you don't have to use a light color. You can just use like pencil and erase the things you don't want. But this is how I like to do it. And speaking of which, I'm actually thinking I want her to have kind of curlier hair, a tighter curl, a zigzag. So I'm kind of doing that, adding some more texture, and I don't mind that you can see some of the orange underneath because it just adds to the texture. It just makes her hair, you know, even more tangled and interesting and distinctive. So I'm just adding in, yeah, some of these zigzag shapes, these tighter curls. And while I'm at it, I'm going to outline the other elements, bring it all together so that it's very unified. I'm not just going to outline some things, and I'm going to add a little more curve. I'm noticing that I don't want it to be so flat, so I'm going to add more curve to go with the brim of the hat to kind of, you know, match it, and then darkening the spider too, just making sure it's all uniform, just like that. I'm also gonna add a bit more detail. I want to add a little web, you know, maybe her friend spider's handiwork here. And a spider web is really fun to do and really simple. Just these lines and then follow those curves. Really easy and then really quickly recognizable. like that. So now I'm going to start coloring stuff in. I want to give her some nice purple hair. I think that'd be pretty cool. Again, it's cool if your witch looks different. You know, your witch probably will, but this is just the choice I'm going to make. I think I'm going to give her some nice purple curls. So just bear with me while I color. You can see how she's really coming to life as I add color, as I add some contrast with the darker color. Yeah, she's really taking shape. And you can see kind of the orange underneath, the green and the purple. So she also has kind of multicolored hair, which I like. It's very Halloween, all these colors together. And again, it just adds to the texture of the hair. It gives it more dimension that way, having the colors underneath. Just blocking in patches of color, giving it more dimension. I'm even leaving some spaces that are a bit lighter, some a bit darker, and now I'm going to be coloring in her skin. I'm going to give her green skin, kind of the classic Wizard of Oz kind of thing. Just going to do a classic green witch. Yeah. Sometimes coloring doesn't feel like the most fun, but it can be very relaxing, and it's very important because the more colorful your drawing is, the more visually interesting it is, the more people gravitate towards it. So now I'm going to do red because that's a very eye-grabbing color. I think that'd be nice to have a cute little red witch hat. She's very fashionable. I'm coloring in the brim as well so that it's all working together. You can see it as one item of clothing. And then coloring in the ribbon around her hat. And the space in the middle of the buckle there, and then I'm coloring in the buckle. I'm gonna have it match her hair. I like to use kind of a limited color palette because then a lot of stuff matches and it kind of works together, and then I don't know, it just she just fits together in a nice way. All the different parts of her kind of come together and she looks really coordinated, which I like. But there's still the chaos of all this like orange and green and purple hair, all these colors, but all these colors are recurring, which is fun. I'm adding a little bit more color. And I'm gonna add my darkest dark, my black Sharpie, and I'm gonna give her a few more friends because she likes this spider a lot. I'm gonna give her another one. And don't worry, again, these are friendly spiders. They're just hanging out in her hair. And she knows they're there. There we go. Just like that. And I'm gonna add that same, darkest dark to it, to unify it, to bring it all together. Anywhere where I want there to be that darkness, anywhere that I want there to be contrast, I just go in with a permanent marker just to bring it all together. I'm gonna add a little bit more texture to her eyebrows because I want to add as much visual interest as possible. So I'm adding some more hair there, and then here, in those shadowy areas, I'm gonna pool a lot more of the black for contrast. Same here. The gaps in between her teeth, I'm gonna darken too for contrast and for clarity. Yeah, so I'm just outlining it all so that it all comes together, it all fits nicely. And you can see how it's already kind of starting to look like most Saturday morning cartoons that you watch, with like the strong, bold outline and the really bright colors. And all the shadowy areas, again, I'm adding the black. This is a really fun time to play with contrast. Go. And add a little bit tatter, I think, here, just a little bit more of that detail. Some patching, some dirt and everything, just to show she's had this hat for a while. You can learn a lot about your witch as you're drawing her. I'm gonna outline the spider web as well. And now that I've kind of done all those elements here, I'm gonna keep, maybe get a little bit more of the curvature of the brim, adding these little lines. I'm gonna give her some freckles. You can keep looking at your witch and thinking, what can I add to her? Maybe some eyelashes, a little bit more of a line for the lip to really articulate that shape. Perfect. And I'm actually going to add in some red because, you know, the cobweb is a little bit more transparent. Now that I have that dark, it's a little easier to show the red coming out from underneath the cobweb. And I like these stripes that's creating too, with the green and the red and the black. Again, it's like very spooky. It's perfect for Halloween. So now I'm kind of looking at it, I'm evaluating it, and it's looking pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good about it. And yeah, now I'm just excited to share my witch. Maybe I'll put it up as a Halloween decoration. And for everyone at home making their own witch, you can send it to CCSA, to our Instagram. You can email it because we'd love to see your witch just in time for Halloween. That'll be really, really fun. So yeah, let us know. Show us your witches. Have a happy Halloween and see you next time. Hope to see you at the school. Take care. Bye-bye.